The Way of the Cross, 12th Station. Jesus dies on the cross. We adore thee, O Christ, and we bless thee, because by thy holy cross thou hast redeemed the world. Thou art no longer on the ground, my God. The cross was raised slowly, not to exalt thee, but to make thine shame, defeat, and extermination known. Nevertheless, it was the moment to fulfill what thou had announced. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all things to myself. On thy cross, humiliated, wounded, and agonizing, thou began to reign over the earth. In a prophecy, thou saw all the pious souls of all ages who came to thee, the honesty and the modesty of the holy women who partook of thy sorrow, and were sanctified with this spiritual nourishment. St. Peter and the Apostles' meditations on thy crucifixion, and the meditations of Agnes, Anastasia, Cecilia, Clement, Cletus, Cornelius, Cyprian, Linus, Sixtus, all of the saints whom thy providence wanted commemorated daily throughout the whole world in the sacrifice of the Mass. For the oblation of their sanctity was made together with the oblation of thy crucifixion. Thou saw the Benedictine missionaries who took thy cross through Europe's forests, conquering more lands than the Roman legions ever did. St. Francis, who adored thee from Mount Alverne. St. Ignatius, burning with zeal for the crucifix. Uniting around thee the multitudes of retreat attendants of the spiritual exercises, the missionaries propagating thy cross throughout the New World. St. Teresa weeping at thy feet, thy cross shining on royal crowns, and thou heard St. Dominic's preaching. My God, thy glory began on the cross, not at the resurrection. Thy nakedness is a royal mantle. Thy crown of thorns is a priceless diadem, and thy wounds are thy royal purple. O Christ the King, how proper to consider thee on the cross as a king. But how certain it is that no symbol better expresses the authenticity of this royalty than the historic reality of thy nakedness, thy misery, and thine apparent defeat. Our Father, Hail Mary, glory be. Have mercy on us, Lord. Have mercy on us. May the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen.